And we're live here in Knoxville at Webb School of Knoxville for the girls' game of Knox-Webb Lady Spartans versus Ezell-Harding's Lady Eagles. Each team played their games last night. Ezell-Harding won versus DCA, and Mount Juliet Christian, I believe, was beat by Knox-Webb girls last night, which means this is the championship game for the district tournament. This is Robert Lindsay. I'm joined here in the booth, if you will, at Knox-Webb by Coach Bradley Farmer, who just basically dominated, frankly, St. Andrew Sewanee, which is exciting. We got to see Jake Davis at the very end of that game. We got to see Wade Barker come in. We also got to see Austin G, even with 4 fouls, rack up about 17 points, and Will Smith dropped 15 as well, which is kind of crazy.
Yes, we played. We played pretty well today. We tried to get some younger guys in the game and let them play, and we got a big game on Monday. It's kind of the region quarterfinal game, so I try to get some of my young guys in and rest some of my starters. And we had a war last night with DCA, and an overtime loss by 4, and the kids played well. They played hard today. We just want to come out and just kind of try to get better at one aspect of the game. That was just kind of play together, and we did that. So excited to call this girls game. This is going to be a great game. It's 2 good teams. They've played 2 close games earlier in the year, one at home, one here. Webb's girls beat Ezell's girls at Ezell at the buzzer from a big 3. So this is going to be a good game. It should be an excellent contest. 2 great coaches, and we'll see what happens.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. We're going to be listening to the PA announcer introduce our starting lineups for Ezell-Harding Lady Eagles and the Lady Spartans of Knox-Webb.
And the Webb School Lady Spartans. And now at this time, fans, would you please stand and direct your attention to the flag above? First for the Lady Eagles. At point number 12, Marcy Sneed. At board number 13, Haley Johnson. At board number 15, Anisha Harmon. At guard number 22, Nick Nolan. And at guard number 33, Kiana Roden. Now for the Lady Spartans. At guard number 2, Micah Sheets. At forward number 10, Kelly Vitito. At forward number 14, Molly Melton. At guard number 23, Katie Collier. And at forward number 45, Madison Davis.
All right, we're about ready to get started here at Knox-Webb, or Webb School of Knoxville, however we would like to say it. I got a text message from my esteemed colleague, Coach Charlton, who is down there, that said to remember to be unbiased in my calling. Head coach of the Ezell-Harding guys crew is right next to me, and I have worked at Ezell-Harding for 5 years. We're going to try. So we're excited. We're deeply grateful for Knox-Webb for allowing us to be here. Thankful for them to host. They've done a great job hosting. This is an incredible place. as Ezell-Harding begins off trying to set up the offense. Tanzanique's going to drive in. Misses, and it's going to get turned over to Knox-Webb. Knox-Webb, who has some pretty impressive bigs who are going to go down low, plays some interesting offense as well. Madison Davis going to get the first points of the game.
Ezell's came out in a little 2-3 zone this time around against Webb School of Knoxville, and nice cut by the big from Webb School.
It's interesting because this big gets subbed in by a bigger big who is actually a freshman, which is somewhat scary, frankly.
If Ezell-Harding, they need to match Webb School of Knoxville's intensity here from the get-go. This could go Webb School's way very, very quickly.
Anisha, who has the ball control, will basically drive in the midst of a crowded paint area. Isn't able to let it go. That's a walk, and Ezell-Harding is going to take it on one of the first turnovers Knox-Webb has had in this game. I'd say the hardest aspect of this entire tournament is being a ref, because you got to run for like 4 straight games, and then you come back the next day. It's like, please take a 2-hour rest. Foul on the coach's daughter, Katie Collier.
Foul number 23, Katie Collier, her first, team first.
I think the hardest thing about having the tournament here in Webb School is that there's 3 teams here that are 3 hours away from home. The fans here are just not really, they don't travel well, and it's kind of got to create your own energy from as a team standpoint. Just try to fight through it. There's absolutely no atmosphere in this gym.
That's exactly right. Tanzanique tries to drive in pass. Cut off by number 14. Quick move up the field. Anisha with the block. Impressive 3. Form is pretty great. The word on the street was that girl's being recruited. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
I heard like big name recruited.
Yes, she is. There's a couple SEC schools that are looking at her. She has her mom's intensity, which is very hard to come by. Ezell's kind of come out a little bit, trying to overplay a little bit. Tanzanique has 2 turnovers early in the game here in the first 3 minutes, and they just need to settle down and get in their own game, and this could be a good game to the end.
All it takes is a couple points. 5 isn't insurmountable.
Good defense there in that 2-3 zone. 45 there when stole it, went out of bounds, came back in and touched it. She can't be the first person to touch it once it goes out of bounds.
It's like an NFL rule too.
Yes. The ball goes back over to Ezell-Harding. Webb School of Knoxville plays probably one of the toughest man-to-man defenses in our league from a girls' standpoint of the game. They're very intense.
Counter misses 3. This is kind of what DCA did just a little bit earlier. They played high pressure on everybody. Kind of overwhelmed their Mount Juliet Christian Academy girls.
I think a good timeout here for Ezell would be good. Kind of slow the momentum down from Knox-Webb. Coach is going to let it play on. Ezell-Harding looks a little shell-shocked in the beginning here in the first 3 minutes.
Early sub. Imani Smith comes in. Knox-Webb is playing some pretty incredible inbound defense. Pretty much counting down to about the last 3-4 seconds. Not giving anything easy either. And
they're not getting back either.
Nisha probably could have gotten called for that, but didn't, which is great.
Referees are letting them play a little bit here.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Which is appreciated. I feel like Ezell-Harding and Knox-Webb are one of the few schools that you can handle kind of letting them play.
Yeah, both these teams, they play hard, they play fast, and they play really aggressive. So this should be very good here from the get-go.
Rebound by Haley Johnson. Goes back up.
There with the three. She's kind of had the free reign here the last about 5 or 6 games. Beginning of the year, she wasn't allowed to shoot threes. Now she's a little over 50% for the last 5 or 6 games. So it's really opened up the offense for the Ezell-Harding girls.
I love it because she's left-handed. She just throws me off every single time. I don't know what to do with it.
She's really hard to guard inside and out. Knox-Webb switch over here to a 2-3 zone. Tries to slow Ezell-Harding down a little bit.
Haley Johnson trying to drive the baseline, gets pretty much bodied out. It's going to be another turnover. That's a good timeout. That's a good timeout.
Great timeout. Ezell-Harding's got 4 turnovers here early going. We just got to get that cylinder off that rim and get some points going on here for Ezell-Harding.
That's exactly right. I mean, it's not in any way, shape, or form out of control right now. They're still in it. It's just a matter of getting it in. I know watching your game, you guys went on a early 16-0 run.
We did go on a 16-0 run, and we kind of got a little relaxed there. And it's hard playing at 1:30 in the afternoon after you played at 8 o'clock. We didn't get out of here until after 10:15 last night.
In an overtime game.
In an overtime, played 36 minutes. Had a couple guys that actually played all 36 minutes. The boys' championship game coming up next. We got DCA boys against Webb School of Knoxville's boys. That's going to be a great game.
It's going to be a great game.
They've had two battles, and DCA only plays 5 players, so it'll be interesting to see how they respond.
Now, what's interesting is DCA only plays 5 players. Knox-Webb did not start their starters at all yesterday.
So it's going to be a very good, highly contested game.
Got about 3 minutes and 25 seconds left.
Ezell-Harding just
maybe a jump ball.
Stole it and threw it right underneath the basket. You know, we teach our players to, when you get on your defensive end, you try to throw it to the offensive end so they can't get an easy 2 points.
All right, this was the big I'm talking about. So at this point right now, you have easily 2 of the most intimidating girls on the court right now I've seen, which is number 45, who frankly can play up or back, and number 40, who is just, incredible.
Yes.
It's intimidating because she's a freshman. Ezell-Harding needs to get this offense going. Anisha trying to body position. Misses her shot. Fast break offense.
Oh, wow. What a great play by number 23. Frankly, right now, Knoxville Webb's just playing with a lot more intensity than Ezell-Harding. They look like they want to be here, and Ezell-Harding does not.
Trying to find a rhythm, and just not happening.
We've got 5 turnovers. Here they're early going.
Haley Johnson going to get called for that. That's going to be the first foul for her. It's going to be the first foul for Ezell-Harding as well.
Emily Finksher in the game for Ezell-Harding.
3-point specialist, which is exciting.
Maybe she can come in and provide a spark for these for the Lady Eagles. Knoxville Webb just does a really good job of the bigs, playing it a little high-low.
It's tough. She's got about 6 inches on just about everybody on the floor right now.
Yeah.
Tangenique for 3. Rebound followed by Knox Webb. Tough sledding for Ezell-Harding right now. Foul going to be called on number 22 for Ezell-Harding, Tangenique.
Webb School of Knoxville just mass sub with 3. Actually brought in 2 freshmen on the floor. There's 3 freshmen on the floor for them currently right now. Ezell-Harding they have not been shut out this entire year. This is the 29th game of the season, so we're going to get a bucket here in the next minute, 30 seconds.
Haley Johnson.
Number 2, Micah Sheets, her first team player.
Fouls are about even. It's 3-2. Knox Webb barely up on 1. Playing really disciplined basketball. But unfortunately, both teams are playing disciplined basketball. It's just one team is just playing really incredibly intense basketball.
There you go.
That'll be a shot foul.
2-shot foul.
Number 5, Lonnie Smith, her first team forward.
Tangenique now at the line for 2. Hopefully get off the 0 here. And Ezell-Harding is on the board.
The most interesting scorer in the world, putting a 1 on there. So.
You know, Webb School of Knoxville has kind of had the Lady Eagles number the last couple of years. I think Ezell is 0 for 5 against them in the last 2 years. So
is that right? Blocked by number 40.
The Lady Spartans put out the Lady Eagles last year in the state semifinals at Allen Arena in Nashville.
Jump ball again going to Knox Webb. No, they just didn't switch it. It's going to Ezell-Harding. Little discussion amongst the ref as to whether or not there was a jump ball earlier. The jump ball just never got switched over. Officiating has been actually pretty good entire game. Frankly, the tournament.
Good ball movement there.
Not getting the rolls.
The Lady Eagles have missed 6 layups in the first quarter. It's kind of the difference, 16-1.
With about 25, 24 seconds left. The score is at this point 16-1. Webb School of Knoxville is probably going to try to set up for a final shot. Coaches pleading for their players to play in, and that 2 goes in. So at the break, first quarter, it's going to be 18-1. Knox Webb is up as we go into the second quarter. We're going to take just a little bit of a break here as we get set up for the second quarter. We'll come right back. All right, we're back for the second quarter. Ezell-Harding ladies are down 18-1. Knox Webb gets the ball to start off for this next 8 minutes. After having much conversation over the jump ball positioning, because we had a little bit of an issue earlier, I think we got it settled at this point. Knox Webb's got about 3 starters on at this point, getting a little experience for some other people as well.
You know, Robert, Lady Eagles have been in a 2-3 zone the whole quarter. I think it's time to change it up a little bit and see if we can get some energy in this gym and see if we can get back in the game here.
Collier misses a 3.
Tip from behind by Collier.
Kiana had some great body positioning there. All you got to do is get some people crashing the boards, get some rebounds. Marcy Sneed going to pull it up, try to set up the offense. Ref's content to let this one play.
That right there is one of the hardest things for the coach. There was a foul at the half line, and they call it a ticky-tack foul right underneath the basket and it's an and one.
Haley Johnson with her second. Micah Sheets misses her free throw, and Ezell-Harding gets the rebound. Ezell-Harding kind of getting painted into the corner, losing possession.
Robert, I'm very shocked by the score of this game, I'll be honest. This is, I thought both teams was kind of give it a fight. And the Lady Eagles were kind of flat today. I don't know what's going on. Not getting back, about to give up another 2 points. Number 10. Oh, she missed it.
No talking either. I mean, that's as simple as yelling wolf. And we were about as silent as a church mouse there to warn that you have somebody right behind you. Lindy McAvoy comes in, but timeout is going to be called.
By Knoxville Webb.
Score at this point right now is 22-1. Knox Webb is up. Ezell-Harding not in foul trouble. Knox Webb not really in foul trouble either. As far as fouls go, the refs have pretty much been letting a lot go. Let the girls play through pretty much until it gets into the paint. The refs haven't really called it yet. So we'll see what happens here with about 6 minutes and 10 seconds, or 6 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second quarter.
You know, from the Lady Eagles standpoint, I think they need to kind of pick up full court, try to get some energy going here. If not, this could get ugly in a hurry.
That's about right. Pretty much not getting the roll at this point right now. Not getting pressure. Not getting offensive rebounds. Not crashing the board. Not following shots either.
Not getting back and just giving up easy buckets.
Lindy McAvoy comes in, gets a rebound, and gets trapped.
As number 23, Collier dives for it, going out of bounds.
Now I realize that Ezell's going to get that possession, but that right there, I think that play in and of itself is a good microcosm of how this game has gone. The one who's laying out, the one who's going for the ball, the one who's pressuring it, is the other team.
Good rebound by number 22. Just cannot buy a layup.
Nisha Harmon gets the ball.
Number 2 with a foul on the block out. This should be a 3-shot foul.
Doesn't happen very often.
Don't see that very often in a game.
Micah Sheets with her second foul.
Webb School of Knoxville is going to sub here on the second free throw. They're bringing them back into 2 bigs.
Kiana makes the first of 3. Getting in rhythm. Ezell-Harding has 3 points. Cuts the lead to 19. Kiana Forden has 1 more.
The Eagles coming here with a little full court pressure. Got to sprint back or they're going to get an easy bucket.
Deja Maxwell with a shot. It's 24-3 here at Knox Webb. They actually haven't changed their scoreboard yet. They have 4 up, but Marcy Sneed for 3, and she makes it.
The Eagles here trying to turn up the heat. Nisha Harmon with a foul. Pretty balanced overall officiating here. 5-4 in the fouls. Let them kind of play a little bit and calling the obvious, which you like that as a coach.
That's exactly right.
Let some things go, but just please call the obvious.
That's right. There's some stuff that's kind of nuanced and all that other stuff, but or that is a little hidden. Whoa.
Number 40 there, McAvoy, taking it from the top of the key like a guard.
Holy cow. I don't know how you guard that. I don't know how you go up against that. Even though I suppose that's exactly what you do with Will Smith.
Yes, I have.
He's got about 4 inches on everybody else, and he likes to pull up and jump.
He likes to pull up and shoot a jumper, and I've told him countless times since October to go to the rim, please.
That's right.
Turnover there by the Lady Eagles.
2 subs in, so Haley Johnson's going to come back in, and
Emily Feenstra.
Tanging
now, and Nisha Harmon out of the game. Lady Eagles pick it up again in full court. Number 5 bringing it down, driving baseline, and she almost turns it over, but Marcy Sneed takes out of bounds. We got some unruly fans here in the crowd today.
Unfortunately, I think they're mostly ours.
Some frustration coming out.
Which I get. I mean, you're down by 20. You want your team to play hard. Sometimes you want to blame it on just the refs.
Ezell here still in the 2-3 zone. Did miss the whole half. Number 5 from the corner, and it's good. Ronnie Smith for 2.
It's kind of how this game has gone. Anything that Lindy McAvoy against number 40, Jaden McCoy.
Number 40, Jaden McCoy, her first team 6.
It's her first foul, McCoy. That's one of those times when you're bigger than the person that you're guarding. You kind of get the foul call just because you're big.
That's exactly right. She throws the body in, and all of a sudden you're like, hey, what happened? I think a fly hit me. What just happened? Lindy, smooth shooting. 2 points for the freshman. That was freshman on freshman a minute ago. We've got Ooh. Yeah, we're going to call traveling on that one.
Robert, I might be mistaken. Has Ezell-Harding scored a field goal in this half? Or they all have free throws?
Marcy has shot a 3. That is the only in the
only
field
field goal we have.
That's right.
So that's kind of the Lady Spartans are playing great defense, but
that's
also
exactly right.
we have not made Lady Eagles have not made too many shots.
See, this is what I love about actually how Knox-Webb does this, and I realize I'm an Ezell-Harding fan, but yet at the same time, what they do is they do this like high 3-2, where like in the back, their guys are all the way up in the middle of the paint, so like you can't get behind them, and unless you can see that baseline, unless Anisha is going to go back there, there's really nothing you can do.
They use their bigs to their advantage.
I mean, let's be honest.
Coach Collier's doing a lot of mass substitution today. We've played this the 3rd time we've seen them this year, and
we know how this game goes.
So it's kind of she's trying to wear down the Lady Eagles. Lady Eagles had a tough game last night, went all the 4th quarter, and Lady Spartans had their starters out in the 3rd quarter yesterday, so they're a little more rested. But Lady Eagles got to kind of find a spark here and just kind of chip away as each minute goes by. Try to get back in the game here. Making free throws is the first step. Number 14 for the Lady Spartans, if I'm not mistaken, was the player in the state tournament last year that got all state. So
that's right.
She's only a sophomore now, so they have a good leader. Lady Eagles just kind of standing around on defense and not moving their feet. And Lady Spartans get an easy bucket.
That's vision. That's vision. Keeping your head up, making sure you don't look down, making sure you see the open man. Good pass. All right, there we go.
There's just not much emotion in here for the Lady Eagles at the bench or on the floor, just kind of going through the motions. Vidito with 2 from the free throw line. 32-11 here with 2 minutes to go at beautiful Webb School of Knoxville.
Beautiful day.
We thank everyone out there for tuning in.
I know for a fact that Bradley Farmer wishes that he was playing golf right now.
Yes, it is almost 60 degrees here in the Webb School of Knoxville, and there's a golf course right outside the door. But glad to be here and glad my boys' team got a victory today, and we look forward to playing Monday probably at the University School of Nashville. You Lady Eagle fans out there, please come out and support us.
Haley Johnson gets called for that one.
That's her 3rd team foul, her 3rd foul.
And right after that, Anisha Harmon's going to come in for her.
Webb School's in the bonus from here on out.
Collier for 3.
Got to get a hand up on her. She will stay out there and shoot all day. She has the green light from the get-go.
It's going to be double digits for her. So first into the double digits, 10 points there. It's going to be Collier. Ooh. Lindy McAvoy, who
get down there, you just got to go up. Don't let him swarm you. Collier throws it on number 10's feet, and she turns it over. Marcy Sneed on the race the other way. Tried to draw the foul,
but gets a foul.
I'm a little biased, but I think he missed the first foul there.
That's
number 12, Marcy Sneed.
This is unfortunate because this happened twice yesterday where Marcy had to break away. She just needs to go in, lay it in, and then get the foul drawn on her. She stops, pulls up, and goes for that, but gets it either blocked or taken away, mishandles.
Webb School does a good job of getting the ball in against the press, bringing it up the floor.
It's almost like they practice it.
He's got 48 seconds left here, 35-11. Looks like the Lady Spartans are going to hold for one final shot. You can probably look for here a little backdoor play or a double screen for number 23, Collier for a 3 to end the half. Molly Belton out here dribbling, passes it to number 10. 45 on
Holy
the draw,
cow.
drive, and 2
Number
points.
25, Madison Davis.
Davis is just solid. There's nothing you can say about her. She's just solid.
Just quick hands, too, for a big. Also, good defense out for a big as well.
Nisha takes it in and gets a block called on Collier. So got to be 2 shots here with 3.3 seconds left.
Again, I'm biased. I know I'm biased. That one could have gone the other way. Anisha misses the first.
It's very quiet in here, Robert.
Yes, it is.
You can almost hear a pin drop.
Nearly awkwardly quiet. As a matter of fact, at this point, Knox Webb's dance team is the only thing that's actually making noise.
37-12 here, 3.3 left in the half. Webb throws it in. Half-court shot from number 45, and just a little bit short.
I don't know what you do about that, you know?
In the first half, it's 37-12, Lady Spartans.
Well, it's going to be some fun conversations in the locker room for at least one team. So what we're going to do real quickly is we're going to go to Ezell-Harding's break time here. We've got about 10 minutes for halftime. We'll be back. We're going to sign off for now. See you guys in the third quarter. And we're back at Webb School of Knoxville. Lady Eagles are down 12 to 37. Lady Spartans as they come out of the halftime break. Up by 25. That's an intimidating number in girls basketball.
Yeah, we'll see kind of how Coach Bledsoe, see how her halftime speech went, see if the girls come out with a little more fire and try to get back in the game here.
All right, so let's say you are the coach of the Ezell-Harding Lady Eagles. What do you say in the locker room?
You know, this is not the end of the road by any means. This game has no bearing. It's just kind of, it's for seeding. Yeah, you'd like to win and get that bye for the region tournament, but you know, not playing too well. You just kind of got to get back to what you do and kind of just try to chip away. There's 16 minutes left in this game. It's a long time, and just kind of feel like, you know, just kind of get back to playing Ezell-Harding Lady Eagle basketball. It's got you this far, you know, this year, thus far, and just kind of just be who you are. Try to find your identity again. This first half's over. Just kind of go out there and play together.
I suppose that's one of the bigger advantages is the first half is over.
That's a good start
good
there.
Shot, good shot.
Now.
22, Tanzanic Nola.
37-14 here.
Just incredible fast break.
Definitely when you're down 25, you cannot trade baskets. That will not get you back in the game.
Need some defensive stops. Need some pressure turnovers. Woo! Oh,
yeah. Number 2 there, she thought about shooting, she thought about passing it, and then she just traveled.
At the same time. She might have done both. I
think she did both all in that same sequence. The Lady Eagles kind of look like they're sluggish and tired today. I don't know. Kind of hard to diagnose what's actually going on here.
Nisha Harmon, left-handed basket and in. Well done.
Just not getting back. The Eagles not getting back and just giving up easy layups.
Katie Collier, who was already the leading scorer from the last half. She had 10 points in the last half, starts off with 2 here to make it a 41-16 game, still making it 25 points.
5-second call there against the Lady Eagles.
.45 with the high arc. Madison Davis.
Ball goes over the backboard. Out of bounds, back to the Lady Eagles.
Oh. Jump ball.
You know, their Lady Eagles coach called out a play, and the Webb Lady Spartans called the exact same play out. So they kind of knew what was coming there, Robert.
That's exactly right. All right, jump ball is going to go to Knox Webb. I think at this point I have no idea who actually gets jump balls. I think they just, you know.
They're very confused down there at the old scores table.
Speaking of.
The Lady Spartans got the ball at the half, so it should be black ball.
I'll give this for the refs. They confer, I'd say about 75% of the time get it right. That's the second time they've gone back and reversed a call, so good for them.
The referee at the scores table right now, he could be Steve Harvey's brother.
I regret to say that yesterday in my anger, that's what I called him on a couple fouls.
Last night in our game, he ran by me one time, and I asked him if that was his brother. They look just alike. He's a really good official. We had him a couple times this year already up here in East Tennessee.
Yeah, I can honestly say he was my favorite of the three last night. My favorite of the three. Tough turnovers. You just, oh my goodness.
Lady Eagles just not getting back. It'd be good to kind of settle the troops down and just kind of get back in the game.
It's looking like a line shift is about to happen for Ezell-Harding. Anisha for three.
Anisha for three, short on the three.
All right, good turnover. Kiana for three.
Short.
Number two gets the rebound, passes up Collier. Okay. That in and of itself, like, shouldn't happen.
This is like a line change in hockey here.
That's exactly right.
Subs in, subs out. Trying to get some fresh legs.
Maya Grimes is in for Ezell-Harding. First time she's come in. Pretty much everybody else we've seen before. Lindy McAvoy, as well as Emily Feenstra.
Lady Eagles actually have three freshmen on the floor right now.
That's right.
Future looks bright. Just kind of get some good minutes in here for these young Lady Eagles and kind of see if they can provide a spark.
Woo. We'll take it.
It's an interesting call.
Foul number 5.
We will take it.
That's right.
On third team, second.
Number 5 gets that foul. She's at 3 personal fouls.
McAvoy had a wide open three and passed it up.
Drove in
kind of there to no man's land, really. Lady Spartans do a great job of hedging, and
that's right.
You know, they always get to the level of the ball. It's kind of what we tell our players. You know, if the ball gets below you, just get to the level of the ball, and
right.
You can kind of help each other out. And they just play great team defense.
Jump ball. It's going to go to Knox-Webb, unless they're going to reverse it. They could always reverse it. Who knows?
They might change it back to us. Would be nice.
Steve Harvey decides to look over at the scores table, remind them of what's going to happen here.
And we got it right this time. 43-16 here, Webb School. 3:35 left in the third quarter.
Nobody's really in foul trouble, frankly. Haley Johnson's got 3 fouls. Imani Smith, number 5, who is actually handling the ball right now, has 3 fouls as well for Knox-Webb. But past that, everybody else is at 1. That's good. Yeah. Well done.
Nice charge taken there by number 22, Tanjanique.
Tange.
Number 20,
If I'm not mistaken, Robert, I think if the Lady Eagles, one of them takes a charge, I think they get a hamburger. I think that's their thing. So they should be getting a hamburger after the game after that charge.
Please tell me that's not a thing.
I am serious. I am serious.
Okay. All right. Would we call it the Whopper? No?
No.
Is that too far?
That's too far.
Okay.
But Whopper sounds really good right now, I'm sure. It's a foul there in the backcourt on
Tanjanique, I think. No. It's going to go to Maya.
On Maya Grimes.
Number 23, Maya Grimes, her first team.
They're both in the area.
Under 3 minutes left here in the third quarter, 43-16. We scored 4 points. Lady Eagles scored 4 points this half. Just frankly, just kind of at a snail's pace here.
That's about right. That's about right. Knox-Webb is put in their subs pretty much. Let's see whether or not the subs can run some offense for them.
travel there. Good call.
All right, good call. Some of my favorite parts about basketball is the crowds.
Someone in the crowd just said, get her a saddle. She's going to ride her like that, down there in the block. So referees are kind of letting them play a little bit here in the second half.
Right.
It's kind of what you find in games where it's not really close. They kind of want to get it over with. But both teams are still playing hard, which you'd like to see.
Foul number 11, Deja Maxwell for first team forward.
Right there. Yeah.
Ashley Sneed misses the three. Ooh. It's a Lady Eagle sandwich. We can go on a couple people. Okay.
Foul number 22, Tanshik Nolan, first, second, team second.
It's one of those games that by the third quarter you realize we're going to have to start playing for pride, just to not be embarrassed. Wow.
No call there by the official. Lady Eagles are subbing. Anisha Harmon, Haley Johnson, Counter Froden back in. Replacing
going to have to play hard.
Finkstra and McAvoy. Just trying to find a little continuity here to finish the game.
Block. Look at that. Oh.
Jump ball there called. It's Lady Eagles ball.
And now Knox Webb is going to put a little pressure on.
Good pass there by now into Harmon and misses the layup. Harmon gets the rebound and it's fouled. Hard foul there by number 5 for the Lady Spartans. Monty Smith.
It's going to be her fourth.
Coach Collier for the Lady Spartans calls timeout. It's 43-16, a minute 30 left to go in the third quarter.
We haven't scored for a while. Nobody's scored for a little while.
Nobody's scored for a long time, I feel like.
It's been about 3 minutes or so since there's been a score.
This is one of the hardest times as a coach in a game. You know, you come into the game, you feel like you got a good chance, got a good game plan, and you just kind of didn't execute it. But you got to find a way in the last really 9.5 minutes to kind of get some good mojo going. You should got to play on Tuesday against either Davidson Academy or St. Cecilia. They're playing back in Nashville right now. They'll be coming to Ezell-Harding to play Tuesday night. So that'll be just kind of that's a must-win game to go to the Final Four of the region tournament. So you take the last quarter, 9.5 minutes, and try to find a little, like I said, continuity to get your team back focused and just kind of try to take a positive out of today.
Try to just settle it down. Still try to run your offense. Holy cow!
That was a wild shot there by Imani Smith. The Lady Spartans seem like they're resting their starters a little bit here in the second half. Just kind of let their younger girls play a little bit. Imani Smith turns it over. Lady Eagles ball.
Playing with fire there. 4 fouls.
4 fouls. Kind of let her play. If she fouls out, she fouls out.
That's true.
Just a reminder, coming up next is the DCA Wildcats against the Webb Spartans. It's a clash of the defending state champs, DCA Wildcats. So it should be a pretty good game here.
Whoa. Even through.
Kiana Froden with a 3.
Sorry about that. I was doing coaching from the up.
Harmon there was kind of just jogging back, thinking she was going to shoot a half-court shot there, and it's only there's still 6 seconds left in the quarter.
Knox Webb sends in the starters.
Lady Spartans send their starters. Probably going to set up a play here, work on something with 6 seconds left. Kind of maybe when they have to have a bucket, kind of run a play.
1.3 seconds left. Set up in the corner.
They were trying to run a little guard to the big and then right back to the guard for a 3 there, it looked like.
All right, well, we're heading into the fourth quarter here. Ezell-Harding down 21-45, Knox Webb. Knox Webb with 4 timeouts here. Plenty of time, pretty much the Knox Webb dance team has taken over, so I apologize. I'm going to have to talk a little bit louder. Again, about 8 minutes left in the game. Ezell-Harding down by about 24 points. Trying to get their offense going, trying to get their defense settled, trying to get back on transition defense. Ezell-Harding doesn't really have a problem with transition offense, except we're not following through on anything at this point. So nobody's really in foul trouble. Everything's been pretty good on the officiating, other than, say, jump balls. Everything else past that has been pretty clean, pretty straightforward. Just a good, old-fashioned, take you out to the woodshed kind of day, which is kind of tough.
This is one of these games where you let your ladies, the Eagles, just kind of let their starters play for a couple minutes, get them out, let the young girls play, and rest them up for Tuesday night. Lady Spartans got their starters back in. Mr. Harvey calls 5 seconds. That's a good call there. The Eagles get the ball on the turnover.
Sometimes I feel like it's incumbent on the crowd to remind the ref some of the nuanced rules, like 5 seconds.
It's amazing as a coach, you stand in the coach's box and you just kind of hear the crowd tell it, kind of coaching in playing for you. It's amazing.
That's right. Katie Collier with 14 points in the game right now. By far the leading scorer. As a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, there's not a single person that is in double digits other than her.
Other than her, that's correct.
Ooh.
Travel.
Yeah.
Lady Eagles sub with number 24, Shannon Beatty, in the game for the first time this afternoon. 47-21 with 7:15 left to go in the game.
Woo. Wow. Yep. Foul going to be called on Anisha.
Foul number 15 against Ezell-Harding, her second team third.
And Collier hits the first. She's at 15 points. It's going to be 48-21. And hits the second, so 49-21.
Under 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. And checking foul called there on Davis.
It's only the second person.
Madison Davis, her second team 6.
See, that's the advantage of playing your subs. They all get the fouls, you know.
It's it's always amazing that when the game's kind of out of hand, the referees start calling fouls. It's like, where was that at the beginning of the game?
Oh. Regardless of the hand checking, still playing hard.
Still playing hard. Both teams still playing hard, trying to finish the game strong.
Tinchnik drives in. Ooh. That's 2 kind of consecutive no calls there.
Just kind of letting them play here at the end of the game. Melton out top. The ball swings over to Collier. Collier slips on the E of the web of the floor, but gets Keanu Froden gets called for the foul.
Sometimes that's just how it happens.
Sometimes those lines just kind of get up and grab you. Webb takes it out, 49-21, 5:50 to go in the game. Thank all of you for tuning in today.
Collier for 3.
Woo. Collier misses everything, but Davis is there for the rebound and gets hammered by number 15, Nisha Harmon.
Foul number 15, Anisha Harmon, her 13th hit.
Kind of surprised that Lady Spartans coach has all of her starters still in this late in the game. Well, I'm about to sub now as I say it.
This is what we like to call the commentator's curse right there.
Yes, because she was just now subbing.
Okay. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my entire life. Number 40, tallest person on there, easily could rebound, has to back up. Oh!
It spins in and out.
In and out. You got to believe that 75% of that ball was in before it came out. Right?
Yes, yes.
Incredible.
The rims here at Webb School are very, very tight.
Number 11 gets called for that one.
Haley Johnson going to go to the line for 2.
Foul number 11, Deja Maxwell, her second, team 7.
McAvoy in the game for the Lady Eagles. And Satterfield in the game for the Lady Spartans.
Oh. Haley, who usually does not struggle with free throws, misses both.
Spartans kind of pull it out a little bit, going to run a little clock, a little backdoor play. And it should be a jump ball. And it looks like they got this one right. It's Lady Eagles ball. Robert, I think there's been about 14 jump balls in this game. It's like a junior pro game.
And every single one of them is debated.
Yes.
I like. There's a little bit of a pause. They kind of look up at the board. They look at each other.
It's like being at your local YMCA or WNSL game out at Ensworth. Don't really know who gets the ball.
Maya Grimes gets the ball, but snuck up from behind.
When he shoots it way short, McAvoy. Number 40 with the pass. Touch pass to number 11. Oh, my. Lady Spartans are not letting up on the gas pedal here.
Nope.
Foul on Froden there. Should be 1-1.
Foul number 10, Kiana Froden, her second, team 6.
One more to be 1-1. You know it's your day when a sub comes off the bench and makes a corner 3 guarded.
That's right.
As a coach, you just kind of sit down and encourage your players and try to move on to the next game.
Woo! There. Yep.
They are keeping the pedal to the metal. Number 3 with 5 straight points for the Lady Spartans. 56-21, 3 minutes and 42 seconds to go in the game. Marcia Sneed with a miss there in the lane. Not calling too much on Lady Eagles in there, Robert.
I mean, don't necessarily blame them.
She's hard to guard. She gets you so deep there in the lane.
She knows how to body out, too. Oh, okay. Number 40 gets a block, goes out on number 40. Ezell-Harding gets the ball back. At this point, Knox Webb has subbed in the subs. Haley Johnson for 3, misses. Out on Tangenique. Pretty much the refs have decided to let the calls go unless they're kind of flagrant and violent, so whatever works. Oh.
It's a running clock here from over 35.
I don't even know what to call that. I don't know what happens when you sit on the ball. What do you do? What do you do with that call?
Should have called a jump ball. It would have been the 29th of the game.
That's right. Oh, all right. Kiana gets a block. Marcy Sneed pulls up for 3, misses. Let me guess, jump ball.
And we have another jump ball. Lady Eagles ball. Clock's going to run here, run the game out. Minute 34 seconds left. Mercy rules in effect. High school basketball, 35 points. It runs in the 4th quarter.
Is that right? For 3, a little short. Ooh. About 7 people all in the same area.
And it's going to be another jump ball.
What?
Timeout
Timeout?
called for the Lady Eagles. Good hustle there by number 22, Tangenique now. Full timeout. Just a reminder coming up in about 20 minutes. It'll be ECA Wildcats against the Webb Spartans. Boys District East, Middle East Championship game.
What did you say? The Middle East Championship game? In case you were wondering what that raucous noise was, that was the Knox Webb dance team going to town on Sock It to the Devil, Huh? Oh, look at that. Feenstra for 3.
Group 1, number 5, Emily Feenstra.
That is, oh, yeah, that's going to be a foul on Haley Johnson. That is also going to be her 4th.
Clock's running here. We got 45 seconds left. Not stop.
Johnson.
Got this, girl. Go, girl. Right there.
Knocked out of bounds there by the Lady Spartans. Lady Eagles ball with clock running. 37 seconds left in the game. You know, Robert, I didn't really know this game was going to be like this. You know, I thought it'd be kind of nail biter come down to the end.
And that's been the last couple. I mean, you can actually roll through all of our feeds for Play on Sports and watch these games. They were nail biters. I mean, I think they won last time by what, 5 or one was by 3.
One was by 3 and one was by
maybe 6.
Yeah, it's been
Feenstra for 3.
2 close games. Lady Eagles just need to regroup after the day and get ready for Tuesday. If you're playing at home, if you're out there, Lady Eagles supporter, please come out and watch our Lady Eagles play. Half-court shot.
The final score is Lady Spartans 58.
Final score 58-27.
All right, so our final score here at Webb School of Knoxville in Knoxville, Tennessee is Lady Eagles 27, Lady Spartans 58. Stay tuned for our DCA Knox Webb game in just a moment for the guys. Excited about that one. It's going to be pretty fast-paced, pretty upbeat.
It'll be very, very fast-paced.
That's exactly right. This was our championship game. So what this means, by the way, for the girls is that obviously Lady Eagles, 2 seed at this point, are going to go in. Knox Webb's going to get the 1 seed, which I'm guessing based on the copious amount of trophies on the table right now is probably going to mean we get more people on the all-district team.
Yeah, the first place team gets 3 all-tournament. Second place team gets 2.
Gotcha.
They're going to present here a plaque for first place district, second place district tournament, and then the all-district regular season.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's kind of good for these ladies. It's been a good season so far. Kind of look for the stretch run next week's a big week for both teams.
Gotcha. Well, let's stay tuned. We'll stay in here to listen to what our Lady Eagles get, with the awards that the Lady Eagles get. If I was going to take a guess, Katie Collier's probably going to get it from Knox Webb.
I would say so.
Who would you say probably is going to be our best Lady Eagle for the tournament?
I would say probably Nisha Harmon or Tanzanique Nellen.
Tanzanique has been consistently good. One of those 1,000-point girls.
We're just kind of waiting here for tournament director to get everything in order here. Give it to the PA
At this time, basketball fans, would you please direct your attention to midcourt for the Girls District 1 Basketball Tournament Award Ceremony. We will be presenting the All-League District Team, the All-League Tournament Team, the most valuable player of the tournament, and the team runner-up in the championship trophies. On the court to congratulate them are Webb Athletic Director David Meskey and Assistant Athletic Director Shelley Collier. First, the All-District Team. From Ezell, Tanzanique Nolan. Agnisha Harmon. Also from Ezell, Haley Johnson. For the Spartans All-District League team, Kelly Benito. Madison Davis. Katie Collier. Micah Sheets. And Molly Melton. Now at this time, the District 1 All Tournament team. From Ezell, Tanzanique Nolan. Also from Ezell, Haley Johnson. From Webb, Molly Melton. And Madison Davis. And now the 2013 District 1 Tournament Most Valuable Player, Katie Collier. At this time, the District 1 Tournament Runner-Up Trophy is presented to Ezell-Harding Lady Eagles. Finally, the championship trophy for the 2013 District 1 Tournament, Webb School Knoxville Lady Spartans. The next game will